What beautiful people, if you've been following the channel, you already know the question for this month is, what is that one thing that is non-negotiable when looking for a life partner, when looking for a long-term partner? What is that one thing, right? And Anthony and I, we were talking, we was like, yo, he was like, how about you ask the couple that you had on the live? I was like, oh, my homie of like 7.5 years. And he was like, yeah, how about you ask him? And, you know, they have the kids and they've been together for a long time. And I'm like, genius, my man, that's beautiful. That absolutely. And he was like, you know, I'm even willing to give them $50 for their time because, you know, I know they got a lot going on. I was like, my man. Interestingly enough, that same day, the homie reaches out to me and is like, yo, I want to know, where's that figurine spot that you like, you know, that I've been seeing on your stories and stuff like that. And I'm like, oh, it's around here. I was like, all right, cool. And I was like, while I got you, I want to know, are you free today or maybe sometime this week to have a quick conversation, real quick, and then it'll be like $50 for your time. And he legit said, but 100's better. I got kids, you know. So now I respond saying, laughing my ass off, damn, now you using like your kids like that, laughing my ass off with the emote. And I was like, well, 50's all he has, like to give to this right now for this conversation. So if you can't do it for that, then no worries. The response I get back is, oh, but $50, you don't understand. $50 ain't $50 when you have kids. That's like 15. $50, you can only buy like one thing if you're lucky, right? Now I, right there, was like, well, hey man, that's where we're different. I would think, you think, damn, I can only get one thing? I think at least I could get the one thing, right? That's $50 I didn't have before. We're gonna pause it right there because I want some comments. I wanna know, was he like trying to elicit sympathy with saying it like that, or am I bugging, right? Like, you could very well just say, yo, times is hard out here, bro. So I may need a little bit more. You may have to break down what exactly I'm going to be doing for $50. You know what I mean? Like exactly the questions or whatever the case may be, right? Like inquire more, right? Or if times is hard, then just say times is hard. But when you say something specific like that, to me, it just seems like you're trying to elicit sympathy. But before I go on to part 2, let me know what y'all think about part 1 off Jump Street. Would you take $50 to have a quick conversation with somebody about the love of your life? Let me know.